Okay, hold up. So K compared his risk or the predicament that he's in to doing what? Before I get started and give my commentary on this, definitely make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of my videos. Make sure you frequent the channel because I upload daily pretty much. And yeah, let's get into my commentary. I hope y'all enjoy. Alright, y'all. So I just want to give my subbies an update on this whole situation. A lot of y'all have been hitting me up and asking me like when I'm gonna do, videos and stuff like that. I thought I like clarified in my other videos, but I just wanted to touch on something that I feel like I didn't hear anybody on YouTube talking about when it came to this case situation. And that's, I don't know if y'all seen the article where it says that K compares his risk to basically drinking poison, y'all. And I think with that whole situation with him saying that, I think he's finally realizing that everything that he thought was worth it was not worth it. Because I think a lot of the world right now could say that they feel like that's what's going on with them, being that Rona girl was let loose, and it's, we're staying in, and we're in the situation that we're in right now. And with this K situation, I feel like K is a prime example of why it's just not worth it to think you're gonna do whatever you want to do, to be used to fulfill certain agendas or certain looks. And you got to realize that if you want a team that's not righteous and you want a team that anything goes, you are disposable at any time. And that's what we're seeing. Kay was hot in an era where womanizing was a thing, being a player was a thing. That was that time period. Soon as that was up, they deified him. Okay, they made people worship him because of his music, all kind of stuff. And when that was over with, when they was ready for it to be over with, you seen him on that Gayle interview saying, I gave y'all 30 years. Because that's why the Most High God tell you, some of these people, they labor in vain. They try to set their foundation up on something that's not solid. See, the Yahweh is your foundation. He's solid. He's a rock. He does not change. He is infallible. Okay, he is strong. He is mighty. Okay, you go to that other team and you'll see how disposable you are. They don't care nothing about. He's seeing right now that these people don't care nothing about him. He been making all these requests. He been talking about his wellness predicaments and all kind of stuff, and these people cared not. They did not care. He was used for what he was used for. He was used in the era of the time where they wanted to promote lust and, promiscuity, all of what they wanted to promote. Now that they in a new era of promoting the woman in the way that they want to promote the woman in, and that's the way that they maneuvering, honey, he was out the window. They discarded him. It was like, okay, you're so yesterday. All of the accolades that they gave you, it meant nothing to them. And then too, you got to think about it, all of the attention that he brought to himself, it just doesn't seem like he was able to get himself together. I think that, it was unfortunate what happened to him with his backstory, but it just seemed like that overtook him. So to feel, what he's saying is what a lot of people feel right now. He says that he compares the whole risk of him, what's the way I want to say this? His whole wellness predicament to him, he's equating that with drinking poison. And I think he's now waking up to the fact that all this time he was drinking that. Okay, he was believing the hype of the glitter and the gold, and profiting, and just doing anything that you want to do. That's how they always promote that with that industry stuff. You do anything you want to do, or in this world they promote that as one big party, one big parade. And when it's time to face them consequences, and it's time to pay up for stuff, and you start to all of that because you've been partaking of those spirits all that time, right? All of what they call it, the debauchery of it, or debauchery, whatever you call it. And you start to wake yourself up. Y'all know, like, after people, they drink on they drink or whatever, and in the morning, the next day, they start to get themselves together. They drinking all this water. He's starting to get himself together. He's starting to, get himself, together. So now the hype of all of the situation that he been doing for years is now setting in. All that time, sir, you was taking in negativity. All that time, people was enabling you to do this. All that time, you was believing your own hype, and now you realize that it's some people that he probably rode real hard for. People that was probably around that he would have co-signed for. Now he's realizing that the world don't love you. That the enemy don't love you. He don't care about none of them people that he choose to use. You use for the time period that you use, and you discard it after the set mission that they have for you is complete. That's what he realizing. Because all of his requests, all of his wellness concerns, they not listening to none of that. And if you're not up to speed with what's going on, y'all can check out the blast where it talks about him feeling like that. He compares the whole situation, and it says that K is currently 53. And on March 26th, it says that this is back in March, K's counsel Steve and Tom F. Basically, y'all know the whole situation was they put in a request for him to be let on out. They basically told him, nope, not happening. We don't see that none of these concerns that you have brought to us are valid. You have not convinced us. Basically, they basically was like, how has any of these situations changed? Like, it was the whole concern of him basically doing the dash like Russ, okay? It was the whole concern of the VIX involved getting, intimidation type messages and all that. And the judge was basically like, how has any of that changed? And since it has not changed, and then he mentioned how he got like a procedure to where that put him in a predicament with his wellness, and he wasn't able to explain how Rona Gal would have gotten away of that or caused him to be in a predicament with that. And so he came to the conclusion like he's being made to drink that drink, okay, that I told y'all about. But I think that in actuality, he's realizing that the whole time he been doing all this stuff, he's starting to what they call it, y'all know that after you go and you drink your drinks and you go do your whole debauchery and all of that, and you start to, I'm gonna say wise up, but y'all know the word I want to use for real. I'm just not gonna do all that on YouTube. And the next day you probably had your little hangover or whatever, and you start to peep game, like you start to try to piece together what really happened, right? He realizing, y'all, this is just my feelings and opinion about it. I feel like he's realizing that he been bamboozled, hoodwinked, and led astray. And all this time he been thinking, because they make you believe the hype, like money is put in front of your face, this lifestyle, all of the things that they could dangle in front of you, right? That's why they say, what good is it for a man to gain the whole world and then lose his soul in the process? Because when you start to, I would say, immerse yourself in that particular lifestyle, you start to lose touch with the reality of situations, I feel. And the reason why I feel like God gives you, or the Most High God gives you things in increments, is because He don't want you caught up in the things of this world. He don't want you looking at certain things like they blessings, when true blessings, you know, when they come from the Most High. A lot of people look at blessings like it's just always monetary, and sometimes the enemy is coming with spiritual warfare to give you excess of things so that you distracted from your actual purpose and from the Most High God. So now I feel like He's finally waking up and wising up to what really happened. They had you fulfilling a certain, agenda for the time period, that being lust, promiscuity, and all of that lifestyle that the Most High God don't want you, promoting, like things like adultery and all that other stuff that He don't want you participating in because of the spiritual implications and the natural implications of it all. So they had him doing all of that. Anything that was negative, people was making claims on K, saying that he was doing all of that stuff. But me personally, in my opinion, I just don't believe that K is the only one. And I feel like he went through a lot as a youth, and that just was expanded upon as, when he became an entertainer. I feel like that entertainment world is very dark. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Now, I'm thinking that's probably why he felt like that. So to say that, he was feeling that way is crazy, y'all. I wonder, okay, so it says that Steve and Tom, I'm gonna read the little statement, asked that, before all of this, before they said, nah, he not getting up out of there, this is when they was asking or requesting, and they was saying, like, due to, his age and a recent procedure, they were saying that those were, situations that could put him in a wellness predicament. And I'm paraphrasing. And they said that would make him, those situations or those reasons that they submitted would make him vulnerable to Rona Girl. And they said requiring people to reside in a I'm gonna say in a lockup is setting a tantamount to making them basically drink poison. So that's what he's equating that to, or his counsel and his team is making it seem like that's how he feels from what their quote was. And I just reading that, because somebody sent me this, reading that, I just personally feel like I could see why a person would eventually snap out of it. You feel me? Like, I could see why, after being used or after fulfilling certain things, why you would start to feel like that. Because I think it's deeper than what they're saying. In my opinion, I think he's starting to realize that you done did all of that, and those people just don't give two nothings about you. Like, you done carried out probably all kind of stuff, and now it is what it is. They like, that's where you at, that's where you gonna be at, and it don't seem like they giving him no type of leeway. You feel me? So that's my thoughts on that, y'all. Just to update y'all on what's going on with that. It's KingBritneyChanel. Y'all let me know what y'all's thoughts are about K and his feelings, or his team making it feel like that's the case. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and I will see y'all soon on the next video. Definitely make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, like I said, see y'all soon. Hey honeys, thank you for watching my video, and if you haven't, definitely make sure you check out my Teespring, KingBritneyChanel Couture, where you can find my latest merch. I upload a lot of new designs frequently, so definitely make sure you check it out. We have mugs, we have wall tapestries, canvas art, pillows, fleece blankets, apparel, and so much more. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all on my next video.